welcome back to another edition of Bamcomixs, everybody. It's your host, OC, back again with another review, but this time let's talk about The Mandalorian. Non-spoiler review. Okay, so for those of you just joining us, guys, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe. Make sure to hit those notifications, because without the notifications, you won't know if there's a new video out, guys. So now there's a new video about the Mando Season 2 season premiere. Remember, this is a non-spoiler review, so if you just joining us, if you coming into this right now, you know that we're not going to spoil any aspect of this show. This is going to be a non-spoiler review. So what I plan to do for these series, because this is gonna be a series, so every episode, so the season 1 had 8 episodes, and it looks like season 2 will also have 8 episodes. So we're gonna be doing a wrap up of each episode, non-spoiler, and then when the whole season is done, we're gonna release another video of all of them together, just talking about recapping the seasons, and that one is gonna have spoilers in it, okay, just to warn you. But that one's also gonna have a non-spoiler one too, so there's gonna be a non-spoiler and a spoiler, but when everything is done. So for now, I'm just going one by one. This is my first impressions, just my impressions of it, just going based on what I saw. Man, Disney, okay, now it's going up, okay? This is the way you do Star Wars, okay? Like, for those of you out there in YouTube land, IG, Bamcomixs, this is the way you do Star Wars, guys. This is the way you do Star Wars the right way, with the proper reverence, with the proper respect, with the proper pacing, with the planning, with the dialogue, with the story, with just everything, man. This thing was like if season 1 was like a home run, this first episode was like outer space, yo. You knocking it out of the planet. Like, this one was just let me tell you what I think about this one, guys. This is on the level of like original trilogy Mandalorian, you know, like a live action Clone Wars, what I had said before when I did a little mini video about it. Live action Clone Wars. So David Filoni, you know, and of course Jon Favreau, hats off to those guys, because they're really remaking this mythology in a way that it's you know, it's like the Mandalorian is like a missing puzzle piece to the past, guys. And for those Star Wars, super diehard Star Wars fans, you know what I'm talking about. It's like, you know, and hats off to Disney as well. So a lot of people say, well, Disney Star Wars is not real Star Wars. Like, I agree to a point, but if anything, Rogue One, okay, was like that level, but Mandalorian, they're taking it in another direction too. So like, this is, you know, I'll make another video separate because I'm so excited about this idea about a good Star Wars. All right, that's subjective to everybody, but in my view, I think it falls in line with the traditional high standards of Star Wars. So with Star Wars, what's interesting about Star Wars is that they run the gamut, right? They have like a broad spectrum of like maybe Star Wars that weren't so good, mediocre, and then high level storytelling of Star Wars. Mandalorian season 2, the debut premiere, was that high level, top level Star Wars tier that you want in a franchise such as Star Wars. So man, Baby Yoda, Mando, more planets, more adventures, more characters, just like, you know, just more mythology, more lore building, and it was just great. So I can't wait for the second episode of it, guys. And that's all I gotta say. From 1 to 5 stars, this was definitely a 5-star episode, coming in at about 43 minutes. They really let us fans really live in this world of Star Wars, and this was like, guys, it was like a gift. It's not even Christmas yet, and this one was a gift, okay? So Baby Yoda, what do you think? Yeah, he liked it too, guys. So remember, if you like it, also hit that notification button, hit those likes, flood me in there with your comments. What did you think of this episode? Did you think this was high standard, good Star Wars, or, you know, medium or low? And, you know, just tell us what you think on that in the comments, and make sure to subscribe. But this one was just... If this one is like this, and I'm gonna have to rewatch it because I've only seen it one time, but I know I have to rewatch it again and again. It's like everything was like beat for beat for beat, like the story just wouldn't let up, and there was no lulls, there was no like parts where I found myself bored or anything like that. And just the appearance of, I'm not gonna say anything, but just the appearance of something that happens in this Star Wars. Man, beautiful, beautiful. It's like having a nice meal, and after you eat it, you're like, that meal, it's magnifique. You know, it's a Star Wars. And what about Timothy Olyphant? Like, Timothy Olyphant did really good in that episode. I mean, maybe some of you guys know him from the show Justified, but he also played Hitman Agent 47. Timothy Olyphant has been in so many shows. You know, he's in that show, that zombie show, the Santa Clara Diet or whatever, with Drew Barrymore. But Timothy Olyphant from Justified, he's a really good actor, and you know, this guy is like, you know, he plays such a cool role, you know, in this episode. But yeah, it's a classic Clint Eastwood. It's like Clint Eastwood in space, right? Like Clint Eastwood meets samurai, Bushido samurai, like Lone Wolf and Cub and Clint Eastwood, right? Lone Wolf and Cub and Clint Eastwood, like in space, definitely. That's what it is. So it's just like a retelling of that, like loner gunslinger who's you know, he's a nomad, right? And then all of a sudden he encounters this mission, this quest. So the Mandalorian, being the last of his kind, really the last of his kind, which is insane. I mean, he has him and the armorer left, but the rest of the Mandalorian, it's crazy. He has to go on this mission. He has been given a mission, and with the child. I can't wait for the next one, guys. I can't wait for the next one. So guys, make sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit those notifications, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. Peace. It's been OC. Peace.